welcome to a special edition of Prep Sports Extra. The playoffs are here. Our spotlight game tonight takes us to Waconia this evening. Wildcats hosting Mankato West in a 5A Section 2 quarterfinal. Wildcats won the regular season meeting between these two. This game tonight dominated by West running back Trevor Sheldrup. He had not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 touchdowns this evening, helping lead Mankato West onto the section semis, 43-14 the final. 5A Section 3 quarterfinal between Burnsville and Apple Valley. We pick things up in the fourth quarter. Apple Valley defense trying to pitch a shutout tonight. Nice play right there for the turnover on downs. Later in the fourth, adding to their lead, this is Colton Himmelwright muscling his way into the end zone. Apple Valley moving on, 27-8 the final. Armstrong hosting Park Center in a 5A Section 6 quarterfinal. Late first half, Falcons' Zakai Nix. Nice gain on the ground right there, moving his feet. Later in the drive, it would end with this play right here. Gabe Hall gonna find Eli Kemple. Just dumps it off to him, and Eli does the rest. Armstrong goes on to take this one, 30-12 the final. Washburn hosting Kennedy in a 5A Section 5 quarterfinal in the third. Who's ready for a scoop and score? Will Oddie, the 25-yard fumble return for a touchdown. That made it 40-7 at that point. Nice play right there from Will. Later in the third, this is Henry Eichten with his 4th touchdown of the night as Washburn rolls 55-20 the final. Cooper hosting Irondale in a 5A Section 6 quarterfinal. It was chilly out there tonight, folks. This is PJ Jackson coming up with the big TFL. He's pumped up, rightfully so. We move ahead in the second quarter. Hawks find the end zone first. Tavorian Thompson connecting here with Bemidji State commit Samaje Young. Nice grab right there from Samaje as the Hawks hang on in this one, 26-20 the final. Westonka hosting Providence Academy in a 4A Section 6 quarterfinal. Cade Newell with a monster game for the White Hawks. Comes up with a big interception on the defensive side of the ball. Get this, over on the offensive side of the ball, he rushed for 2 scores, also threw 2 touchdown passes. This one to Blake Reinbold as Westonka advances thanks to a late 2-point conversion, 28-27 the final. A thriller in Westonka tonight. Simley hosting St. Paul Johnson. Governors down 3 in the fourth, but they would rally back. Ali Farfan calling his own number, and get this, that's the game winner. Johnson hangs on the road, 20-17 the final. SMB hosting Minneapolis South. Pick things up in the fourth. Wolfpack add to their lead. This is Jonah Schimmelfennig taking the end around, 26 yards to the house for the touchdown. Later in the fourth, South attempts a little bit of a trickery, fake punt, but the Wolfpack not fooled. Nice interception there by Hugo Boxer. SMB marching on to the semis. Brad Anderson and Benilde St. Margaret's hosting De La Salle. We pick things up in the first. Knights Peyton Myers off play action. Rifles one over the middle to Braylon Kelly Taylor, and he does the rest. 69-yard touchdown pass that puts the Knights in front, 20-0. Later in the first half, this is Brady Paulson on the ground, up the gut for the touchdown run. Knights advance past the Islanders this evening. Chisago Lakes going on the road to North St. Paul this evening. In the third, Chisago Lakes adding to their lead. This is Zachary Karst taking the sweep outside and then cuts inside, and he's off to the races. Wildcats are moving on, 21-12 the final. Undefeated St. Croix Lutheran hosting St. Agnes tonight. Aggies strike first. If you missed our feature on this guy, Evans Plowman, go check it out online right now over at KARE11.com. Evans right here, nice play, 33-yard touchdown run. Too much from the Crusaders tonight. Colin Avery, the 47-yard touchdown run. SCL is moving on, 37-7 the final. Breck hosting Brooklyn Center in a 3A Section 4 quarterfinal in the second. John Henry Bergson finds Oliver Kuhn for the nice touchdown pass, all tied at 6. Centaurs retake the lead. Look at this play here. Eric Gutierrez up top, a tip, and it gets into the hands of Rodney Pierce Tyler Jr. What a grab. He ends it in the end zone for the score. However, Breck hangs on in a tight one, 34-30 the final.